All right, well, it's been a little bit of time since I did the last video. Sorry about that. Wife's had me pretty busy out in the garden, catching up on all that spring work. Starting to get it mostly done, so I had a little time today to get down into the shop here and do some cleaning. I didn't really clean over there much, but we're getting there. So, I went to a estate sale the other day and picked this up for $3. It's at Erdl. It's a little bit newer. This is from like the what mid '80s, something like that. But for $3, I was like, yeah, because I wanted the tanker mostly. And it's been a kind of a glue bomb. Somebody tried to do some kind of a repair to it. But I think I'll do a video eventually on this, and I'm going to trick it out, repaint it, and add details, stuff like that. Um, Not much else going on except I'm going to let you guys know some of what I've been alluding to this project that I've had, and I haven't told you guys what it was. So today I decided that I'm going to show you some of what I'm going to do. I'm not going to go into all the details just yet of how and everything, but I decided that a long time ago. I thought, several years ago, I thought it'd really be cool to run a drag strip and do street drags on the diorama. So to that, you know, project, I decided to try it. So I bought some track and laid it down the street and ran some cars down it. And it was all right. It just that there was a few problems. It takes a while to set the track up and tear it down. And if I have the track set up, then the diorama can't really be set up. And you guys see all the little cars on the diorama. It takes a while to put those on there. That when the cars would fly off the track, they could hit something on the diorama. And these things do fly off the track. So what I'm doing is, well, I'm going to show you. This is shortened. This isn't going to be the full length, but you'll get the general idea of it. I'm going to build a drag strip diorama, and I know what you see here. It's just track. It's just slot car track. But what I'm going to do is on one of these diorama sections, these 8-foot sections, where this area here, where the pits will be, and the grandstand, and the control tower, and everything, and we got the starting gate over here. This is all going to be detailed. I'm going to recess the track so that it will be fairly flush with the surrounding area, so it won't be sticking up like a toy. Electronic timing. I got this from a guy down in Colombia. He makes these. And you got the reaction time and the run time. You can do brackets. You can delay. It's a pretty nice piece. I hope to have a lot of fun with it. But so what I'm doing is I had made. There's a guy outside of Chicago that's like the master at this, and what he does is he takes die-cast cars, like this is an Auto World, and he powers them with a slot car motor. And this here's a Johnny Lightning. Sorry if that's not quite in focus as it should be. I'm doing one hand and got camera in the other. And here's an M2. Here's another Auto World. And so it's going to be an operational diorama. I figured it's going to be a while before I get the funds up to finish this side of the street of the of Acme City. So I thought, well, you know, these tops I can, once I get hopefully to start working on the other side of the road, I can move this to the other side of the basement. I can, you know, I think I have enough room on the other side of the basement. I can set it up and run it. So I'm basically going to run it on the same, you know, tables as the diorama is. And this is going to be a diorama unto itself. And it's going to be fully, as you see, it's going to be fully operational. You gotta be really careful going into corners with these things. They are very fast. A little too fast, actually. It's hard to get these things to slow down. They're heavy. They're a lot heavier, you know, because they're metal. So they're a lot heavier than, here's an Auto World slot car, and this thing weighs like nothing. You can barely feel it in your hand. Whereas you pick up this guy here, and it's like, oh, there's some heft. And we're running, you know, street tires on this thing. And it does not, these do not take corners well at all. They really don't. I'm barely, oops, I must have hit a spot down there. I barely touched the thing. And these things are really quick. So I have to build some kind of containment system down there. And I'm going to have to stretch this out. Now, 21 feet is about 21 feet. It's like 20 point something, 0.6 or something like that feet is a quarter mile in 1/64 scale. And I want to do a true quarter mile. And I have to pick up a little bit more track to do so. But basically, this is what I'm going to do for the general layout of it. Is I'll be able to run the cars and then bring them back and stop them before they hit the end of the table. Because I had a couple already fly off. They're on their way back to Chicago for repairs right now because I had two cars take headers off the 4-foot table onto the cement. They did not go after that. They pretty much took all their snuff right out of them. So I'm going to have 21 cars, so I'll be able to do a bracket of 16. And I got more things that, a lot more things I'm going to announce with this. It's not just going to be a static diorama, or not static diorama, it's going to be a moving diorama, but it's not just going to be a diorama. But I'm going to release that information when I have everything set up better. But I thought, you know, I should tell you guys, you've been waiting long enough. I have it to where you can see, you know, what I'm getting at basically with this. But this is gonna, right now it's basically set up as an 1/8 mile. These two tables are 16 feet. So it's basically an 1/8 of a mile right now. It's going to be a quarter mile. So, tell me what you guys think. I think this is going to be really exciting for the channel. I'm going to be doing a lot with this track, besides doing the diorama, besides doing the building. In fact, I'm going to be doing a lot of building of the structures to go onto here. I think I have enough materials. Like I said before, you know, I had the guy that was doing the work for me. We were working out a trade for some buildings because I was really low on cash, but I had an angel sponsor drop in on me and give me the money to finish the cars. So he agreed to take the cash instead of the buildings, which helps me out a lot because I wasn't going to really be doing well on that deal anyways. As far as it was going to take me a lot more work than what $600 would pay for to build those 3 buildings for him. So I'm glad that he decided to go for the cash, and that's definitely going to help me, and I can start working on other things. So this whole first table here, this first 8 feet, this is going to be the pit area. We're going to have grandstands, concession stands. I'm going to have a control tower. We're going to have the pits, the winner's circle, trophy girls. You know, it's going to be cool. So this is going to be the next section, but it's really not the diorama, but it is. It's Acme City Dragway, but it's pretty much its own diorama. So, anyways, I guess I rambled long enough. I hope everybody's doing all right, and I will keep you updated on what I'm doing, because this will be an ongoing series now of putting this all together and getting everything done, so you guys will be able to come along for that journey. And we will see you soon. Please like, subscribe, share, do all that. I sure do appreciate it. See you guys soon.